I'm so impressed with the lush greenery and the laid-back vibes of this cafe. It's totally different from the ones that we've seen in New York, and you can really escape the heat and soak in nature that Bangkok has to offer.
By the way, I'm Fiona. This is my Discover Asia series, which is all about my epic 1-month trip across Asia. Japan was a blast with high-tech Osaka, relaxing Arima hot springs, and I even got caught in a wild hailstorm. Now I've landed in Bangkok, Thailand, a tropical paradise with some crazy weather too. My houseplants would totally thrive here, but dang, this heat and humidity got me sweating. Even though I only got 3 days here, I'm still determined to make this trip epic. So let me show you 2 amazing spots I've got lined up. In this video, I will show you the first spot, which is the Camin Cafe. Camin Cafe kept coming up as a top recommendation. People are raving about the food here too. So we're gonna spend the morning and afternoon exploring this gem. But before we dig into the food, let's take a tour of the garden first.
Wow, look at this. This philodendron is like climbing up the tree. It's huge. All the plants here are like extra large. Everything's so big and huge compared to the house plants that we keep at home. It's crazy. Look at this philodendron. And this fern too, I think it's like a bird's nest fern or something. It's ginormous, and there's new leaves coming out too. I feel like I'm in the jungle. I think these are some kind of bromeliads. It doesn't look like the ones that I have at home, but it has that cup shape that holds water. So I think it's some kind of bromeliad. I love the colors. I love like the blush colors on them. Let's walk this way. I feel like there's more to see on this side. I don't know what kind of Hoya this is, but it's huge. Wow. Oh my god, these plants are just climbing on the trees naturally. It's amazing. Nature is amazing. This is crazy. And I love how they like provide all these water features next to these sitting areas. It blocks out all the noise and things that are coming from the streets because there's a lot of motorcycles, there's a lot of cars, and it's a lot of noise. But these water features really cancels out that noise and makes it feel like you're not in the city anymore, but you can still enjoy like Bangkok, you know what I mean? Oh my god, this is a Prince of Orange. I've never seen it so huge. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Look at it. I can really tell that this plant is really happy here. It's in its natural element. I love it. Wow, I didn't know they could get so big. So if you come around here, there's more seating area. It has like a lot of 2-seaters and 4-seaters. You can have a very secluded and intimate space that's covered with plants. Later, I think I'm just gonna try every single spot to see which one has the best view. I can even hear the birds chirping. I think there's a lot of birds here. Here's another huge fern. So if you come around here, here's a bigger koi fish pond with a lot of koi fish. This is my goal right here. I need this in my backyard. Look at these fish. I don't know, something about watching fish swim is just the most relaxing thing ever. Yeah, come fishy. I love how they're all like this gold tone and like this orange color. They really pop out in the water. They're all so hungry. They're like, oh, mom, feed me. I don't know, I really like having a fish pond. It's just so relaxing to see them swim around. Here's another seating area. It looks like it fits at least 6 people. I didn't even see it at first because it's like tucked away behind this big bird's nest fern. Besides all the greenery and all the jungle vibes, this cafe is actually known for the food and the drinks. So behind this tree is what's known as the cuisine, and then on the other side they have a cafe. We actually haven't eaten anything here yet, so I'm excited to just try things out and experience eating here in this cafe.
After being outside in the hot weather, it was so refreshing to go in the cafe with AC. I definitely needed a drink and there was so much to choose from. They're not your regular drinks, they were made with local ingredients like fresh durian, coconut, and passion fruit. Not to mention, they have a cute selection of desserts. Each was unique in their presentation, so I had such a hard choice choosing between all of them. Which one would you go for? I ended up getting the almond honey cream cake, which honestly looked too pretty to eat. I also got 2 drinks, a passion fruit juice and a iced coconut latte. The cake tasted okay. It was a little bit too dry for me, but the flavor was good. Also, the drink was refreshing. I really liked the coconut latte. These big windows make me feel like I'm sitting in the garden while separating me from the heat. It sounds perfect, but now that I'm refreshed, I still want to step outside and explore once more. The moment I stepped outside, it's like entering a whole new world. The air is filled with the aroma of the fresh coffee and tropical vibes. It's so different from the concrete jungle that I'm used to back in New York City. Every corner I turn in this garden, there's a giant plant hovering over me. It's like I've entered the land of giants, but instead of towering buildings, it's these incredible plants. This made me want to focus on getting my plant babies to grow this big at home instead of buying all these new plants. What do you think? It's so beautiful to see the plants thriving together in a harmonious environment, especially how the philodendron uses its aerial roots to climb gracefully on the trees, while the monstera elegantly hovers over the bromeliads. Instead of having my houseplants all potted up individually at home, I think creating a lush display of plants can transform my house into a captivating and peaceful oasis. Let's try that when I get back home. I'm so hungry after soaking in all the green goodness at the garden. It's time to have some lunch at the cuisine. We're in for a treat because we're hitting up this other building that serves authentic Southern Thai style lunch. They gave us a complimentary pandan flavored drink, which was so good. The vibes here is laid back. I love the decor from the lights to the tables and the chairs. I also love the view back into the jungle garden that we came from. Before we knew it, the food was on the table. We got a crab curry, jackfruit curry with shrimp, and fried pork belly. They all tasted really good, and I highly recommend this place. The pork belly was definitely one of my favorites. But we were a little surprised because the food was spicier than anything we had in Bangkok. Camin Cafe was an enchanting jungle oasis in Bangkok, serving delicious food and offering a serene escape. The giant tropical plants were eye-opening, and it taught me that with the right environment, plants can thrive beyond our imagination. With our bellies full and our hearts filled with greenery, it was time to head off to our next adventure. Stay tuned because in the next video, I'll take you on a wild ride through the biggest market in Thailand, a botanical wonderland that you don't want to miss. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single moment of this epic journey.